Let me refresh. Yes, no technical difficulties today. Okay, just gonna do a quick. Okay, I didn't even greet. What's up, boys? I hope you are all having a wonderful day or night, whatever time you're watching this. So I got this comment from Gre Gre Gregory. I got this comment from Gregory Genda. Sorry if I'm butchering your name or your last name, but this his comment was like, bro, could you make a video walking through editing or making an actual video? Cause that's the part I'm struggling with. Then 4 hours ago, I responded, sure, today's stream is gonna be about that. So I think that he's the one who liked the video. I'm just gonna show you how to edit a video with, I don't know, he should have been specific on like what videos he would want me to help him edit on, or what kind of videos he would like me to make an editing tutorial on. But I just came up with my own niche and stuff like that. So first things first is this. So as you remember yesterday, I essentially showed you how to niche quilt on any niche, and I'm gonna be using this exact same niche that I shared yesterday on today's editing tutorial. So the channel in hand is called Ocean Wreck, and basically Ocean Wreck just um, uploads videos on the lost ships that yeah, lost ships for people like it, like for the US military and stuff like that, as you can see right here. And I said yesterday, I don't really like this kind of thumbnails. I just like, basic thumbnails, because I feel like basic is much more better than these types of thumbnails. Like this one right here. It's just the simple shipwreck, then a few words. It says vanished in smoke, found after 71 years. So this is the niche that I've niche bend, and I found a niche that I'm gonna show you how, if I were to run if I were to niche quilt this niche and run it in another, untapped niche, it, um how I would edit it, because the editing here is really simple. It's just I think these are, I'm not quite sure, but I think some of these are AI generated, and they also using stock footage and videos. Let's see, let's go up here and see their most popular video. Okay, so the most popular video is this one right there. The USS Hornet CV-8 World War II carrier discovered after 82 years. So if you go into the video real quick, and by the way, guys, as you know, I'm using
tingling and numbness
incognito, because I feel like incognito is, it doesn't give me, I don't know, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, this is the video. They're using, as you can see, stock footage, and yeah, they're using stock footage like images and videos. Let me, I'm not sure if you can
in
hear
silence,
it, but
her scarred hull
I'm
still
using our
upright,
headsets.
her signal bridge intact, guarding the secrets of a war that changed
I'm not sure if you can hear that. But also my laptop is not
To the world.
the fastest laptop, so
How did
that's why
this
it's
bold
slow.
symbol of American power launch the Doolittle raid?
So as you can see,
Help turn the tide
they're using stock
on deck
videos
to commission the
and
Navy's newest.
archival footage, like footage from the past. They're using um
Her courage broadcast across 2 oceans and straight into the heart of a nation.
I think this channel uses majority let's see this.
Devastator torpedo planes, cruise tents, knowing the
Okay,
fate of the
yeah,
war
images.
might ride on their shoulders. Torpedo Squadron 8, led by Lieutenant Commander John Waldron, launched into the morning haze. 15 planes, each
Okay, so that's the editing style. So they're basically using um, old videos related to this topic and also old images regarding this topic in hand. So what I did here, I came to ChatGPT. Obviously, this is my trusty friend in niche research and niche quoting. So I just gave it a screenshot of the Ocean Rec channel, and I said niche quote this niche into other niches that are first world audience or countries, old mature audience, heavy TV viewers, bingeable, high demand but low to no supply. And the last one, this is the most important one in my opinion, is easy to produce videos with archival footage like pictures and videos. So it thought for 18 seconds, then it says yes, the Ocean Wreck channel is sitting inside a much bigger content pattern than shipwrecks. So the ones it gave me are these ones right here. The first one is Forgotten Aviation. So it ranked them by the points that I gave it right over here. So as you can see, mature audience, TV feel, bingeable, archival ease, and market gap. Then it gave me the overall. So we got Forgotten Aviation, defunct airlines, forgotten airports and airfields, lost or abandoned military bases, and so on and so forth. So it gave me everything that you see here. I'm not gonna go to read everything because it's gonna take time and I'm quite tired today. So I just wanna show you how to edit a video like this. Then here I was like, so okay, before I go down there, the channel or the niche that I like is the defunct airlines. So I came here, then I was like, build a full channel identity with real life and well-known defunct airlines. So here's it. It says absolutely. I would not build this as a generic aviation history channel. I'd build a nostalgia documentary brand about airlines that disappeared with the emotional promise being you remember the airline, you may not remember what happened to it. But if I was before we go into the editing, I just want to tell you something. If I were to treat this as a real channel that I was going into rather than a example channel, I was gonna first take the the what's this thing? The niche name. So defunct airlines. Then I would simply go to Google Trends. Um, I'd go to Google Trends and I'm going to tell you why quickly. The reason why I use Google Trends is to show me if this niche is actually a niche that is worth going into rather than wasting my time for like 3 to 6 months or even a year trying to find the audience for this niche. So with Google Trends, it really helps me to, find an audience for this niche to see whether or not are people really looking for these types of videos. So as you saw, it said South Africa, but I'm gonna go worldwide And for the past 12 months, that's okay. But let me just go for the past, let's just say, what, 90 days. We'll see if it's tough. Let me see. Defunct airlines. No. Also, this. Don't forget this, guys. YouTube search, not web search. YouTube search because you're making YouTube videos and you're not really um doing for people. Yeah, I don't know. Or not say. Let me not say defunct airlines. Let me say um forgotten airlines or airlines that disappeared or something like that. Let's see. So nothing. Also for the past 12 months, nothing. Forgotten airlines. I don't know how to, or let me just say, yeah, American Airlines. American Airlines. You see, okay. Now this one, yeah. So let's see for the past 90 days, you can see it has a graph to look at. But what I would advise you to do is that if you are going into a niche, the graph shouldn't be above 50. So if the graph is like consistently 50 and above, like it plays in this range, not like this one, because this one, as you can see, it goes all the way down to, let me see, the lowest it has went down, 34. So the lowest is 34. So if you can get a niche that is on this 50 um time right here, then it plays between like 40, then goes all the way up to 100. This one is like, it's not bad, but there are niches that I've seen that are above this 50 threshold here. So that's what I personally do, and I would recommend you to do if you want to, you know, go into a niche. But because this is an example of how to edit, I won't really um go into depth of how to find a niche and wara wara. But yeah, if you are looking to get into a niche, use Google Trends. This is the best way I've seen, or this is the best way that I used in order to find a niche worth going into. But yeah, so I chose this niche, defunct airlines. Then I told it to build me a full channel identity. And then I'm gonna go here to I want let me see, like it always gives me like the first 10 videos I can start with. Let me see if it's gonna give me right over here. Okay, yeah, the first 20 videos. I've launched this with recognizable names first. So um what what title interests me? Let me see. How um the forgotten airline of the American West. Hugs Airways. Let me paste this into Google Trends just to see something. So now it's not really a topic worth going into because not a lot of people are searching for it. What really happened to Pan Am? The Pan Am. Okay, it kind of has an audience. Let me see. Puerto Rico. This is the regions that are searching for this. There's no US, but there is Canada. And also, one thing, guys, you should know that you should look at the countries that are searching for it. As you can see, the top 4 countries are third world countries. So, meaning the amount of the if let's say your channel was monetized, then you would get you eh, what's I saying? YouTube is gonna pay you less because the top countries that watch that video are third world countries. But Let me see. TWA. What's TWA? I don't know what's TWA, but let's see. Yeah, guys. For okay, now this one is a nice one. This one is a nice graph to show you. As you can see, it's slightly under 50. As you can see at the this is what I'm telling you as to, like, if you're looking for a niche, not a channel, but a niche in general, your graph should look something like this. Like, it should not reach like 30, but play between 50 or 40 going up. And as you can see, this is the more nicer graphs that I've seen in a long time. So the lowest is 42, I believe. No, I saw 40 somewhere. 42. Okay, the lowest here is 40. So it's perfect for the last 90 days. So if you got a last 12 months, yeah, exactly the same. It's above somewhat 40, and as you can see, it's been going all the way up. Then let's see the countries. Mauritius. I don't know if Mauritius is a first world country or what. You let me you guys will let me know. Then um I think I'm gonna do this one, the final years of TWA. So after I, I like this, so I'm just gonna from ChatGPT to do like this. Um, I like this title. Um, then I'm gonna say, provide me with five variation vari variations of this title that have a high CT CTR. If you guys know, obviously high CTR is click-through rate, have a high CTR. Then I'm just gonna paste it because I feel like this one is short and doesn't really, make it clickable, or it's not like clickable. Yeah. So okay. The final years of TWA, what went wrong? No. TWA, the final years of an American icon. Okay, okay. The last years of TWA, how it all fell apart. Okay. TWA was once everywhere, then it disappeared. I like this one. The final days of TWA, the airline America loved. So, okay, I think my top three CTRs, TWA was once everywhere, then it disappeared. Okay, so I'm gonna use this title. TWA was once everywhere, then it disappeared. Fine, we got our title. Now to write the script. I am a huge fan of using AI to write my scripts, but I'm also going to show you I don't necessarily use AI for 90% of my script. But because this is an example and I'm tired, so I'm just going to go here and I'm going to take their most popular video, which is this one. I'm just going to copy the link address, go over to um, transcript. I'm just gonna take the transcript of this video, paste in the URL. So this essentially what's gonna do is that it's gonna take the script of the entire video of that of that um of that video. Gonna take the entire script. As you can see, I'm just gonna press here on copy, copy the entire script, come back here to ChatGPT. I'm just gonna do like this quickly. Okay, let me remove this. I'm gonna say video script. Oh no, video topic. Paste it there. Then video script. Then paste the script here. So that's the whole script of that video. Then I'm just gonna take the video topic. So the video topic is The USS Hornet disappeared after Wara Wara. Come back here, paste it there. Then what I do, this is how I generate scripts for all my videos. Then what I do, come here. There's this thing that I use. There's this thing that I use here. It says using this script's structure, tone, pacing, format, language, narration view, and a uh, uh, using this script's structure, tone, pacing, format, language, and narration view, write a similar script for the video titled. Then I'm gonna take this video title right over here. Just gonna paste it in there. Then what is gonna I'm just going to copy the entire thing. As you can see, I just press Control A, then Control C, come here to my favorite script writer, Claude, and I'm just gonna paste it in here. Here's the entire script and the video topic. Here's the prompt that I do it with. I recommend you, if you are generating a script with Claude, because I use the free version, I always choose high. Between high and extra depends on the topic in hand, but I always use high. Then if it's a more complex task, I use extra, sometimes even max. But I've never used max before, because with the scripts that I want to generate, the credits finish before it can even give me the entire script. So I just stick here on high, but because of it, because this is a tutorial, I'm gonna stay here on medium, and I'm just gonna hit enter. So what Claude is going to do is going to use all of those things, as I said, the structure, tone, pacing, format, language, narration view, and yada yada yada, to write a script for this um topic, for the topic that I gave it. So yeah, just gonna wait. Come back here quickly. You're gonna wait for Claude to do its thing, but sometimes Claude goes out, so I'm just gonna sit here. As you can see, it says video script about the rise and fall of TWA, written in the style of the USS Hornet documentary script. So yeah, just gonna wait for a few seconds or even minutes. I'm not sure how long is this gonna take. Let's see. This Hornet documentary script. Okay. So yeah, here it is. It's writing the script, and here we go. The script is done. So TWA was once everywhere, then it disappeared. So it says at John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight, a red carpet still glows the color of the old glamour. For 18 years, it sat dark and silent, a terminal with no planes, a gateway with no travelers waiting. How did an online bo- eh, how did an airline born how did how did an airline born on the dusty airfields of the 1930s grow into a global giant that carried presidents, movie stars, and millions of ordinary Americans across oceans, only to vanish from the sky entirely? Its name once meant the height of flight. Then, one winter, it simply stopped. The answer begins on the ground in the earliest days of American aviation. The story of the Trans World Airlines, a name said, okay, so TWA stands for the Trans World Airlines. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is the entire script, and I'm gonna just copy the entire script This is what I always do, guys. I just say video, just come here, video script. I see how long is the script because I always aim for a script length that is more than 8 minutes, because if it's more than 8 minutes, I can place more ads and make more money. Simple as that. So as you can see, it's 8 minutes and 36 seconds, but I know with what I do, it can like go to 9 or 9.5, even 10 minutes. So 8 minutes and 36 seconds, that's good. Then what I do, I'm just going to take, let me see, at John F. Kennedy Airport. So I'm just gonna take the first block of text, then go here to 11 Labs. 11 Labs is the software I use to generate a voiceover for my channel. So I'm just gonna come here. Then I've installed also Grammarly, which will help me with um the style. I'm just gonna, let's see, just gonna switch it off and switch it on again because sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know for what reason. Let me see. Okay, so I know what it's gonna do because I'm South African. It's gonna place a O there and a other L because it's a South African language, not English. But English is English, whatever. So yeah, um, I took the first block of text, then generate speech. Then it's gonna generate, gonna just, it's a text to speech platform. No, you know that. And I'm using this voice called Austin. It sounds okay. I won't lie, it sounds okay. Doesn't sound human because of it, not
At
human,
John
just
F. Kennedy Airport, beneath
it doesn't sound robotic because of the settings that I did here. 7% extra exaggeration, similarity, I put it at 70, stability 45, and speed at 0.98. Then give me something like this.
a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight. A red carpet still glows the color of old glamour. For 18 years, it sat dark and silent, a terminal with no planes, a gateway with no travelers, waiting. How did an airline born on the dusty airfields of the 1930s
It's
grow into a global giant that carried presidents, movie stars, and millions of ordinary Americans across oceans,
yeah, as
only
you
to
can hear, guys.
vanish from the sky
What is this thing?
entirely? Its name once meant the height of flight. Then, one winter, it simply stopped. The answer begins on
Oh, hi there, guys. I lost my, not I lost my key, yeah, whatever. So yeah, after doing that, just gonna download the voiceover. Gonna be downloaded right over here. I'm gonna close this. Then, as you can see, yeah, it's done. Then what I do, I take the extra precaution and wallahi ntate, ke a leboha. I come here to Audacity. So Audacity is a software that I use to further enhance the quality of the voiceover, and plus to remove the silences between each sentence. So this is the software that I use to do just that. So it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna press Control Shift I. Gonna open here. Then I'm gonna import the 11 Labs voiceover. Then I'm gonna press Control A. It's gonna mm, select the track. Come here to Special, Truncate Silence. These are the settings that I use. Apply, Then after applying, that's it. I'm done because the other things I'm gonna do them in CapCut. Then I say Control Shift E. Then I'm going to export the project. Then when I'm done, they come here to CapCut, import music, 11 labs, paste it in here. Let me remove the earphones so that you can hear the voice over properly, so that you can hear that it doesn't really sound AI. It sounds like a real human is narrating over it.
At John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight, a red carpet still glows the color of old glamour. For 18 years, it sat dark and silent, a terminal with no planes, a gateway with no travel.
So yeah, that's the voiceover done like that. What I do is that I set the ratio to 16:9. Then with the what's this thing? With the voiceover, I come here, I say normalize loudness, then reduce noise. That's the only things that I do. I don't say enhance noise or vocal isolation because it's already a pretty decent voice out of 11 labs. So as you hear this out, you remember how it sounded? Here now.
At John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight,
So this is after. Let me do before again so that you can hear it.
at John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping
Then let me do the after.
concrete roof shaped like a bird.
So as you can hear, guys, it sounds more crisper and more high, not high pitched, but like yeah, um, the 11 levels. Even though the setting of speaker boost was on, but I just do these two things every time I edit. So after that, I'm gonna go here to the script. Then what I do also, I copy this, the first line of the first paragraph. I come back here to, you can use ChatGPT or Claude, but I like ChatGPT because like it's better with these types of things. I just type in something like for for each sentence, um for each sentence, find me a website. Okay, before I do this, I'm gonna show you two methods that I use to find clips, videos, and images for a niche or a channel or a video that I'm editing. Find me find me a not a website, find me a website or sites that I can download um, archival footage footage from videos and images. So it's gonna give me that. Let's see what it gives me. Let me close these two tabs right over here. Also this one. So as you can see, it says yes, I built the sourcing sentence by sentence and I prioritized archives where you can actually obtain a usable high resolution file rather than merely finding a nice image online. One important note first, your paragraph is about TWA, not Pan Am. The sources below are therefore specifically TWA, JFK, early American aviation. Also, archival does not mean copyright free. I've marked sources as free, rights friendly, permission required, or licensed stock where the search results make that clear. So yeah, First sentence is this one. Start with the slower. Start. Start with a slow interior shot of the TWA flight center, then cut inside into. So go here. Let's see what it provides us with. Not really much. I don't know. Should I come in here? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. John F. Kennedy. I don't know. It's not showing me anything. Not digitized. Obtaining copies. Access to original. Boys, I don't know. Yes. It's not showing me any image. Let me see here. Okay. Here's one image I can use. Just right click, save image as, save it. Then after that it says what? Two. Also it's for a sentence. Okay, so I see what it did here. Actually cooked, no lie. Sentence one, it gave me the top three. Let me see. It says what? Agenda of currency. Okay, swooping red carpet. Let's see a red carpet if it's gonna give me a red carpet thingy. John F. Kennedy. It says what? Beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird, a red carpet still glows off the altar. Let me just say TWA, TW, TWA, red, or red. So guys, this is what I do if I can't find the original picture. I just come here. I just use this, or I do it like this. If I can't find if ChatGPT doesn't provide me with the website that I need in order to find that image or video, I just use it like this. So that's the other way. So it's two in one. So sentence one, then sentence two for 18 years, it's set at the, yeah, whatever. So as you can see, guys, that's how I construct my, construct my videos. For 18 years, it's set at the, it's set dark and silent with no terminal plates and gateway. Doesn't show me nothing here. Okay, I think this is the one that I need. No images. I need an image, buddy. Not this shit. No image. Hotel. It says what? For 18 years, it's set at the dark. I would know. I'm just gonna say TWA under construction. Just say under construction. Let me see if I can get videos. Okay, there's no videos, archival videos about the TWI under construction, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this image right over here. As you can, it looks like the TWA under construction file. Then sentence three, how did airline plan? I use 527 very fast. Ay, bray, mañana. Guys, I don't know if you will be able to hear my music, but you see, when it's these types of things, I like to listen to music, so I should not think too much and get into like a brilliant flow state because in silence I just can't think. I know that sounds weird, but that's true. In silence I can't think. I just have to listen to something. Okay, I'm just gonna use this because I can't find anything. Let me see this website first before I come to the trusty old Google Chrome thing. Also this one. What do I have to do, well? Tlamehile ke kene ka hare. Re ke bo. Ere, bro. I'm just gonna use this. Let's see, TWA AOE map. So I'm just gonna use this one. But boys, you should like take time to find the correct tips, pictures, and videos for your niche and the channel that you are doing a video for. How did the work movie stars? Just gonna um early. Let me also do this one. I'm just gonna use two images because here it suggested I should do what I'd use 5 to 7 very fast archival shots. Nah, buddy, don't have that time here. Nah, I don't like that image. TWA promotional material. Movie stars only to vanish. Early TWA documentary. Nah, fuck that. Sentence 4. It was named um, TWA versus. It was once meant the TWA promotional material. Uh, TWA promotional promo promotion now promotional what promotional material material. Let's say TWA height of flight. Let me just take this TWA, then I say height of flight. Height of height of flight. Not giving me anything. Um, let's say here, super India to and across. Just gonna take this because I can't find a image. But boys, you should do your research. I'm just doing a tutorial video. But yeah, this way I stop using the show for me and make a cinematic power. Then one winter it simply stopped. This should be your first major emotional turn. Don't show random show aircraft pilot empty gate final flight headline photo black screen final flight material final flight. Okay, final flight. This thing TWA final flight final flight. Yeah, this is the final yeah final flight. Boom, 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 boom. The answer begins on the ground in the earliest days of American. Uh, see this. Mhm. Oh, conj. Okay, photos. Let's see. Please give me, provide me with actual photos. I don't want. Oh, other photos, man. Let's see this one photo nyana. The answer begins on the ground in the earliest days of American. This it was specifically museum. Let's see what's this one. Is this what? The answer begins on the in the earliest days. TWA flight building, flight not flight building, but like plane, TWA plane building or construction or the plane engineering. I know it doesn't go in hand with the topic, not the topic, but the line of the line in the script. But you guys get the gist. So this is gonna take a while. Okay, it's done. Okay, so we have our things. Just gonna copy everybody and put them in here. Then I'm gonna go back to my script. John, okay, not here. Gonna come back here. John F. Kennedy is the first one. So I think the first video, the first picture I downloaded is this one right over here. So guys, what I like to personally do is I like to have a background picture or yeah, a background image to use as my background. So um for this channel I'm gonna just say maybe like Vox style Vox style background. So I'm gonna take maybe like let's see what maybe like this. It's like paper grid or something like that. Just gonna take this, put it here, zoom it out, and for me it's too bright, so I'm just gonna decrease the opacity to like 60 so that it should make the content of the video pop more than the background itself because we don't care about the background, just use it there.
At John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight, a red carpet still
This is what
light,
a red carpet. So a red carpet is here. Really? Oh, a red carpet still.
A red carpet still glows the color of old glamour. For 18
For 18 years.
For 18 years, it sat dark and silent.
So for 18 years it sat back and silent. I think that's the then for 18 years. Yeah.
For 18 years, it sat.
Chief, I can't my aux cable could just switch it quickly because I really can't hear it. Those aux.
Glamour.
I can hear it now.
Color of old glamour. For 18 years, it sat dark and silent, a terminal with no planes.
This is what a terminal set in the dark. A terminal with no planes.
Sat dark and silent, a terminal with no planes, a gateway with no travelers, waiting.
Ah.
How did an airline
Guys, my aux cable just broke. Joe. I need to get it.
a gateway with no
Wait, yes, I'm just going to show you. Come back here. Waiting, then says what? How did an airline born? I think I only chose two for this part. Could have downloaded, like a video or two, but
How did an airline born on the dusty airfields of the 1930s grow into a global giant that carried presidents, movie stars, and millions of ordinary that carried
I don't remember what it said here. Let me see. Use 5 TWA passengers. Let me just say TWA passenger terminal. Okay, here's one image that I could use. Then let me just look for another one. This one.
How did an airline born on the dusty airfields of the 1930s grow into a global giant that carried presidents, movie stars, and
millions
millions of ordinary Americans across oceans, only to vanish from the sky entirely? Its name
I think is this picture about its name. I don't know.
Its name once meant the height of flight. Then, one winter, Then, one winter, it simply stopped. The answer begins on the ground.
Let me see. Head of light. Then one winter it simply stopped. Don't show a random airplane. Show empty gate.
The answer the answer begins on the ground in the earliest days of American aviation.
So yeah, guys, that's the first part edited and done. So after that, if you want to, but I don't use, but if you want to, you can add, simple transitions to every clip, but I personally don't use it on all my channels, or on my, not on all my channels, because I only have one channel, but on my channel I don't use it. But I think with this niche, I think you can, get away with using um
Bird in
transitions.
flight, a red carpet still glows.
Then just, put in whatever transitions you'd like to put in. I don't know. Let me see this.
Stopped. The answer flight. Then
One winter, going to like something more dark. Zoom shake.
flight. Then, one winter, it simply stopped. The answer begins on the ground in the earliest days of American aviation.
Okay.
At John F. Kennedy Airport,
Also, one thing I do, maybe I add like keyframes. Put the scale to, just say, 70. Put the keyframe here on the first one, then go to the last frame, then put like what, like 85. So what this will do is that it's going to basically zoom in, as you can see. Look.
at John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight, a red carpet still.
Then if you want to go to extra mile, as you can see, it says 85. Then this one, this image, you put it at 85, put a keyframe, then go back down to, so what did I say, 70, I think. Then also with this one, um, keyframe at 70, then go to 85. That's if you wanna do it like that. As you can see, it's like a zoom in, zoom out animation. Zoom in, then zoom out, then zoom in, just like that.
No travelers waiting. How did an airline born on
Then after that, let's say assuming I'm done with everything, I add a song. I personally use YouTube songs, so I just go here to the YouTube, yeah, ne kunzima. But I go to the YouTube thingy. I go to the YouTube audio library to find music for copyright free music, to be exact, for this channel, or for the channel that I'm working with. Because with if you use YouTube music, or the audio music that YouTube provides you with for free, you essentially, you don't have to worry about, copyright claims when your channel gets big, whereby, there are certain types of companies or people that will copyright claim your video because you used their music, even though you give them, like attributions in the link in your description, or in your video's description, but they'll still um copyright claim you, then take the money that you've earned, just like that. So because this is about GF Kennedy, you need to don't just download any song. Be specific. So I think with this, I'm gonna go with old type. Maybe like genre, I'm gonna go with cinematic. Then with the mood, I can go like I don't know, like uh, dramatic. Maybe like dramatic. So let's see. Ah, like, yeah, this one. I'm just gonna download it simple like that. Then come here, wait for it to be downloaded, paste it into here. Or if not, you can also use the CapCut music right over here. But I don't trust it to be copyright free. Simple thing I do also if you want to know how to edit like me, I do these AI beats right here. So it's gonna show me where every bass beat is on the song. So it's only here. That's crazy. Did I say two? I did say two. But okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna cut this, set the fade into like 1 second, do the volume at like, I don't want the volume to overpower the voice over. So I'm just gonna set it to -30.
At John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping
I can hear 28.
concrete roof shaped like a bird in flight. A red carpet still glows the color of old glamour. For 18 years, it sat dark and silent, a terminal with no planes, a gateway with no travelers, waiting. How did an airline born on the dusty airfields of the 1930s grow into a global giant that carried presidents, movie stars, and millions of ordinary Americans across oceans, only to vanish from the sky entirely? Its name once meant the height of flight. Then, one winter, it simply stopped. The answer begins on the ground, in the earliest days of American aviation.
So yeah, that's that. Then when I'm done with that, if you want to, you can also add captions to go along with the script. That's if you want to. But me personally, if I were to run this channel, I don't like captions. I like to keep things, simple, straightforward, and um really, mature audience heavy, like people aged 45 plus, not just I don't really do videos that are meant for people my age or maybe like 10 years older than me. I just want a mature audience, like 45 plus, 50, 65 going up. But if you want to, you can add captions. Sample this one. I'm just gonna say, like I don't know, 10. I'm gonna put it all the way down. I'm gonna choose a readable, readable. I like the stroke. Pause. Okay, then have the thickness so that it can be visible more. Then after that, go to animation, captions, probably use slightly stretch. Let me see.
Movie stars and millions of ordinary Americans across oceans, only
Yeah, it's fine. Like
at
this.
John F. Kennedy Airport beneath
And I also fix the punctuation because I'm a heavy uh I'm a heavy believer in like correct punctuation. So I just like to reference the script John F. Kennedy, John F. Let's see.
John F. Kennedy Airport.
Nope. So it doesn't show my.
At John F. Kennedy Airport.
No.
At John F. Kennedy Airport.
Too.
At John F. Kennedy Airport.
Too AI-ish, like too brain rot-ish. Yeah, not AI-ish.
At John F. Kennedy Airport.
You know what? I'll
At
just
John
leave
F.
it on.
Kennedy Airport.
But yeah, well, if a new sentence started with a capital letter, have like a bird, a red, or gamma. For 18 years, I think this is capital letters. But yeah, so just do the small things matter, you know, with these types of things. The small things matters like punctuation, capital letters where it's required, exclamation marks, inverted commas, and stuff like that. So yeah, after you are done with that, you just simply export. But I don't think it's gonna allow me to export because I am using Pro transitions, but there is a secret method that I use to export videos that require me to be in the pro version of CapCut, but I don't want to share it on the internet because I don't know, maybe I might take out CapCut out of business and maybe YouTube might block my channel or whatever. But there's a method that I use to essentially get all these pro features for free without any hassle, but I can't show it obviously. So yeah, when I'm done, I just do that method, come back to CapCut, export, then it's gonna export for completely free, then I just upload. So yeah, that's the whole entire um tutorial on how to edit. I think, where's this guy, Greg? So yeah, Greg, King, come on. Could you make a video walking through editing or making an actual video? Because that's the part I'm struggling with. Yeah, so Greg, I hope you can see this video and I hope you are watching. Then, as you saw, the amount of things that I did, because I was doing it from a completely different niche and a completely like different new channel that I just found today, new niche that I just found today, and I actually like this niche. I think it's actually quite um interesting. So what I'm gonna do, um like yesterday, I'm just going to screenshot this thing so that I can give it to um I have a friend who likes these types of niches and I know he would like to get into it. So I'm just gonna screenshot it for future purposes when he wants to start a brand new channel, when he's done with making money with the channel that is currently working on, so that he can maybe go into this niche. Then I'm also going to come up here again and take a screenshot of um what's this, these channels right over here. Boys, it's for my friend, don't forget. Yeah, not for me, for my friend. Just gonna zoom out a bit. Forgotten TV shows, I didn't even see that one. That one is tough. Zoom out again. That's right. Hey, it's too much now, I can't even see. So yeah, just gonna take this, I'm just gonna screenshot it for my friend who likes these types of niches and who likes to target people in first world countries, first world audiences, mature people who like this type of things. And as you can see, it was pretty simple. I think if I were in this niche, I think I would finish a video in under editing. I think like in under an hour, 1.5 hour, because it's quite simple. Just prompting ChatGPT how I prompt it with for it to give me like sentence by sentence. Um, this thing for each sentence, find me websites that I can download archival footage from videos and images. Then it can go down like this. Then if you don't find it on the websites that ChatGPT gave you, you can just simply open Chrome and type in whatever you want to, whatever thing that it says here at the first sentence, second sentence, if you can't find it in the websites that ChatGPT gave you. So yeah, that's how I would edit. I actually like this image more than the first one because it shows the butterfly. Like for this part here, because it doesn't really show the butterfly shape roof. But yeah, that's the extra steps I would take if I were in this niche. Just download um this image. Just replace it with the one. Let me see if it's gonna also zoom out and zoom in. Okay, yeah, it did.
At John F. Kennedy Airport, beneath a swooping concrete roof shaped like a bird in
You see, shaped like a bird.
flight, a red carpet still glows the color of old glamour.
I like this niche. I might do something, but I'm not gonna do anything. But yeah, Greg, I hope I answered you, man. I hope it was a thorough breakthrough of how I would edit an actual video, because editing is not that difficult. What I find difficult, let me think what I find difficult in my niche. What I find difficult is the not the editing, but the footage sourcing. Because in the niche that I'm in, like, yo, like, boy, the amount of hours I spend just by finding, relevant videos and images to go along with the script, it's quite um, a long process. Because I think for one video, no, not for one video, but like it can take me 5 to 6 hours for 5 to 6 hours, like for 3 days, to gather all the what's this the footage that I need to that I need in order to edit a video. So yeah, it takes me like 5 to 6 hours for like 3, 4, even 5 days sometimes to gather all the footage. Then editing it can take me like an hour or two, maximum 2 hours. But because I'm in a very like I'm not in a very difficult niche, but I choose or I prioritize quantity, not quantity. I prioritize quality over quantity, and that's why I'm able to have a insane click-through rate and an insane average view duration. Because I think for a right now my videos are between like, let me think, like 10 minutes and 19 minutes, and my average view duration it's sitting at like 11 minutes, 12 minutes across the entire channel. Let me see if I can like not share the screen. Let me see. Yeah, let me stop sharing the screen and go to the channel quickly to show you. I hope it's not showing, yes, because if it's showing, I'm cooked. You're gonna see my niche, my channel. Nah, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you because it's gonna show you the channel URL. Then you just no, I'm not gonna show you. But yeah, um, between let me go back to this. channels is about like what 10 minutes, 10 minutes and 19 minutes. Average view duration is like, no, I'm lying, not 11 or 12, like maybe like 7 minutes to 8 minutes. That's about like 50 to 60%. So that's a high number, especially for a new channel in my niche. So yeah, that's why I take that's why it takes me a long time to edit my videos. But this month, my goal is still to um upload 5 videos for this month, and the video went out. Let me see. Yeah, it went out yesterday. So I posted on the first, posted on the 8th, and I posted on the 15th. Then tomorrow I'm going to finish off editing the video. Then it's gonna that is gonna go out on the 22nd. Then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be done by tomorrow or Tuesday. But if I log in tomorrow, I might be done tomorrow. Then I start editing the video that is gonna go out on the 29th tomorrow or on Tuesday. Then I know for the month of August I'm done. Then in the month of um in the month of September, I can go down. I'm going to only from September I'm only going to upload twice a month, because what I've noticed is that with the niche that I'm in, it's an evergreen niche, but it's seasonal, meaning um views are more at a certain season every year. For example, in the US, they call it a summer break. So my videos are suitable for people who are on their summer break. So it's seasonal evergreen content. So I'm also thinking of starting a new channel that is not seasonal, but it's evergreen, and it has a high first world audience. And that's why I took a screenshot of these channels right over here so that I can show my friend as to, these are the types of niches you can go into. Where is this list? These are the niches that you can, just find a niche that you also like, then go into it, then dominate. Because what I like about these niches, and what what separates these niches from my niche, is that this is an all all year round evergreen niche. That means it's not seasonal. I can get views in March, I can get views in July, I can get views in August, I can get views in December or in January, whatever. So it's a all year round evergreen niche. But the niche that I'm currently in, it's a seasonal evergreen niche. Even though yes, I post, you know, the videos, but the videos are gonna reach maybe like 10,000 views a video. But when quote unquote the summer comes, uh, videos are gonna skyrocket. So the reason why I'm gonna, from July, I'm gonna only post twice a month, is because I'm actually thinking of starting a brand new channel. Can you hear me? One, two. Okay. I'm thinking of starting a brand new channel that I I know that is gonna be a all year round evergreen channel, and not rely on, okay, now March is coming, April is coming. For those 2 or 3 months, it's gonna be um a maza. So I need to do, but for now I'm not gonna stop editing and uploading videos. I'm just gonna dumb it down to like 2 or even 1 video a month until the next season comes. Let's say here in April and May. April and May is where people every year people search for that topic in April and May. Then if it's like that, for example, let's say my niche, it's seasonal. It's in April and May. So I'm gonna start posting heavy from Feb and March. So I'm gonna post maybe like 4 times a month, also here 4 times a month, so that when April and May comes, my videos are already on the platform. My channel has a library of the videos that people in that season look for. I hope I make sense, or search for. Then that's where the big money comes. Even though yes, I'm making decent money so far. I don't know if I can, let me see if I can find this screenshot. Um um I don't know if I can find the screenshot. Let me see if I can find it quickly, just to show you how much I've made so far. But I don't think I've I took a screenshot, because it should have been here. No, I don't think I took a screenshot. But yeah, so I'm thinking of starting a new channel just to help me, not rely on seasonal big money, but like all year round big money. So yeah, Greg, I hope you good, and let me know if it was um what's this word? Damn, I forgot. It was informative and educational on how I would edit. Then yeah, so I'm gonna end the live, boys.